Welcome to the chapter number 3 of this podcast, Barcelona Guide, a podcast created to help you on your visit to Barcelona. I am Jose Gomez, the founder of Looking Barcelona, a company where I provide tours to discover the city. And today we are talking about gastronomy. Yes, food. I love to eat and drink in moderation and sometimes without moderation. So let's talk about a product that it's a real delight, the Calçots. So I want to talk to you about this product because the season starts from January to April. So if you are planning to visit Barcelona during those months, it is worth to taste them. Let's go to the subject. So calçots is a type of scallion or long green onion known as calçot in the Catalan language. Its shape is very similar to that of a leek. The cultivation area is Valls. It's a region located in the south of Catalonia. They are cooked by grilling over a hot fire. It is like a barbecue. The outside of the calçot is black, completely charred, but the interior is tender, and it has a certain sweet taste, and it's delicious. Meat is also cooked with the same embers. Normally, butifarra and lamb. Butifarra is a typical Catalan sausage made from pork, meat, spices such as pepper and garlic. For us, calçots is more than just onions, of course. We wait all the year for the season of calçots with devotion. The calçotada is the act of eating calçots. It is a very serious issue. And now let me tell you how we eat calçots. It is good fun. It is like a ritual. We usually meet with our friends or relatives. It is usually do a calçotada during the weekend when we have time. The custom is to go outdoors, to go out Barcelona to a restaurant located in the countryside in the Masia. The Masia is the typical country house in Catalonia. Normally, is there where you can find the best calçots. Many macias have been changed into restaurants and most offer a typical Catalan cuisine based on grilled products as meat, vegetables, cod, and of course, calçots. So when we do a calçotada, we dedicate the whole day. I explain to you the different steps of a calçotada. We usually meet about 11 in the morning. We leave Barcelona and we go normally to a small village. We arrive at the village, we do a walk, we had an aperitif, and around 2 p.m. we went to the restaurant. Remember that in Spain we have lunch late. Of course, if you have never done a calçotada, it will surprise you. We enter to a restaurant, we sit down, and the waiter will distribute to each one a bit and a dispensable plastic gloves. A tip: if it's your first time, imitate the rest of the group. It's easier for you. So you will see that everyone with a dignity gesture will put on their bib and then the gloves. The reason for these accessories, a little bit unglamorous, is a practical issue. It is normal to get dirty. The first layer of calçot is charred, burnt. You have to press the calçot from one extreme with your fingers and remove this first charred layer. And then we have the tender part of the calçot. But the thing does not end here. You will see that in the center of the table there are some small plates with a reddish orange sauce. It is the calçot sauce. You have to take the calçot from the green part, dip it in the sauce, impregnate it very well, and now comes the funny part. I love that part, believe me. So now you will see the rest of the members of the calzotada tilt their heads back, looking at the ceiling. They will raise their arm and they will introduce the calzot into their mouth. They will lower their heads again with a face of happiness and satisfaction, and again they will repeat it. The sauce is called calçot sauce. It is a delicious sauce made with red pepper, ripe tomato, a head of garlic. These ingredients are put in the oven so they will have a certain smoky touch. Then they mix with the almonds, the olive oil, a glass of olive oil. Of course, the olive oil have been extra virgin, so the toasted bread and all the ingredients are crushed. There are two types of calçots menus: those that have a free bar of calçots and those that the menu includes just only a portion of calçots. You can imagine that my favorite menu is the free bar, of course. After the calçot comes the meat. That meat that we have made with the ambas, the butifarra, the Catalan sausages, can be accompanied by monchetas. Monchetas are as we call white beans. It is accompanied with an alioli sauce. This is a garlicky sauce. So the dessert is a crema catalana. It is like a custard dessert with sugar poured on the top. We drink wine or cava. Cava is our champagne. It is delicious. One day we will dedicate a chapter to the cava. And after, of course, comes the coffees, and it's highly recommended when we leave the restaurant, take a light walk around the village before to go home. Of course, join a calzotada is an experience, perhaps not good for the regime, but good for the spirit. So this is the end of this new chapter. So I wait for you in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, here in 15 days, with a brand new chapter of Barcelona. So please, if you like this podcast, you can share it. Maybe it can help to your friends to organize their trip to Barcelona. And I leave you a small video in where you can see how we eat calçots. I think it's easier to see the video. So be happy, and I wait for you in 2 weeks.